After spending a week in Tokyo, we are taking the Shinkansen for my first visit to Nagoya, Japan.
Track number 16 will be not in service.
I had some snacks and enjoyed the view on a roughly 2-hour train ride. From our Tokyo hotel, we had the reception organize our luggage forwarding to our next hotel in Nagoya. A large suitcase I had only cost 2,000 yen, which is a very good price considering the coin lockers around the metro stations are already 1,000 yen. Gave us more time for sightseeing instead of dragging our luggage everywhere. We walked from Nagoya Station to the Osu shopping district. We passed by the Science Museum along the way. Looks really unique and interesting, but was unfortunately closed by 5 p.m. when we got there. First impressions of Nagoya is that it's quite quiet. The roads and buildings aren't as well polished, having just visited Tokyo. The Osu shopping district had some good deals. My buddy was going on a shopping spree.
On sale dopeness. On sale dopeness.
However, we were really surprised seeing so many shops not open. We arrived around 6 p.m. and even the restaurants are closed. I can see business isn't doing so well, or maybe I came late. Either way, it's a very drastic difference from Tokyo and Osaka. Nonetheless, shopping was still really good. Had all the special edition shoes. Picked up a pair of Travis Scotts back in Tokyo, but they have them here too. So a lot of people say that Nagoya is a very boring city, but I know that Nagoya is nearby a lot of fun amusement parks. We're gonna be going to Ghibli Park, but there's also Spa Land, Legoland, and even the famous Suzuka F1 circuit, all under an hour's commute. Walking up Otsudori Street, all the major retail department stores are located here. We checked out Parco and even had dinner on the top floor. For such a big city like Nagoya, I would not have expected it to be this quiet. There's not even any crowds for dinner after work. I'm usually a sucker for all things Ferris wheel, but I had doubts about the view on this one. Didn't feel high enough, so we passed through, but it did look really cool. Our hotel we would be staying has a public onsen. Away from Tokyo and tourist-heavy places, tattoos are usually not allowed, so we are headed to Donkey for bandages. I've been covering my tattoos with these every time in Japan. I've never had any problems. Our room was small, but the location was the main reason we booked the place, being right near the Mirai Tower. Waking up the next day, our plans are for Ghibli Park. While switching lines, we had some donuts along the way. The train station was really cute commuting into Ghibli Park. The Ninimo line looks like a newly built monorail. Had some great views, making the travel feel a lot quicker. Took us a little under an hour to get here. I only managed to get the standard tickets. The premium pass was sold out by the time I checked online. You definitely have to book the tickets for this place. I have friends that tried to get in without booking and they had to rearrange to Legoland. There are a lot of Ghibli fans, so do book your tickets early. I didn't manage to get the premium pass. I felt like I would be missing out, but after coming and seeing what it's all about, the standard tickets are more than enough. The premium pass is really for securing entry for Howl's Castle. It would be nice to see it as well, but as long as you have entry for the Grand Warehouse, you get the idea of what to expect. Right next to the Grand Warehouse is actually a skating rink. There's Olympic level figure skaters training here. Super sugoi. Heading into the Grand Warehouse, you're gonna be greeted with a long lineup of people. Everyone's waiting for pictures with the shadowy spirit from Spirited Away. The second long lineup you'll see are for pictures with the Castle in the Sky robot, two of my all-time favorite Ghibli animations. It's a very whimsical interior at the Grand Warehouse. Like I was spirited away myself. My heart really feels charmed here. It's an absolute amazing experience that's gonna rewind you back to your childhood. At the gates, we were given a movie ticket for a short, cute, yet meaningful Ghibli presentation. up watching both Ghibli and Disney animations, I feel like I would prefer the Ghibli storytelling. Disney stories are always too perfect with happy endings, while I think Ghibli does a better job masking complex themes for children. I can't think of a single villain in the Ghibli universe. Everything we thought was the villain often turns out to be a misunderstanding through Ghibli storytelling. I do see a lot of mixed reviews coming into Ghibli Park. If you're a fan, you're gonna love it, but if you haven't watched a single Ghibli animation, you might be drawn by it all to give it a go. The Ghibli merchandise at the Grand Warehouse would be the only reason I'd come back. I bought so much amazing stuff. Everything was made in Japan with the Warehouse label. Moving on to the Valley of the Witches is where you can find Howl's Castle, and this was what I was most excited for. We came here during opening time at 11. It's better to come in the afternoon, the lines seem to have gone. A lot of European-style cottages in the area. The ones decorated require premium for entry. The free entry cottages are mostly empty. Most premium attractions can be purchased on the same day with the standard pass, but there's way more demand for Howl's Castle being sold out already. If you really want to get in, you need to book your premium pass early. For me, I didn't mind so much. I thought everything looked more surreal outside in the forest. Howl's Castle is the real charm of Ghibli Park. It's the reason me and my friend came. Seeing this life-size one-for-one marvel is putting me on Ghibli overload. I am feeling so enchanted to be inside the Valley of the Witches, even though there are no exciting roller coasters at the park. It did offer me a very unique experience I don't think I can find anywhere else. It's a different type of magic here. I love how this place blends so well with nature. I wish they had Disneyland type funding for this park because some of these Ghibli themes would make for interesting rides. The last stop is the Princess Mononoke area, and you know, I was really looking forward to this because it's definitely on my top 5 Ghibli animations. But it's sad to say that the Princess Mononoke area was the most disappointing attraction. I was kinda expecting to be walking in the forest with all the stone bobbleheads so iconic to the show. All there was were these 2 animal figures for pictures. The hut is actually a mochi workshop with a premium pass, but even the locals weren't very keen on. You might actually want to start Ghibli Park at the Princess Mononoke area. That way you can leave on a high note. Everything felt so magical till here, but I am sure that there's more in store for Ghibli Park in the future. We checked out a bit of the surrounding hiking trail, which is free for everyone, part of the bigger expo area. Check out the free view of Howl's Castle. We missed out on the Dondoko forest for the big Totoro statue, but we did get a nice view of Nagoya City. We only have 2 days in Nagoya, so we are making the most of our time. We're gonna be visiting Nagoya Castle before it closes at 5. Would be awesome to see Legoland as well, a lot of amusement parks to choose from. But we also plan to visit the Suzuka F1 circuit on the way heading to Osaka. Closest station to Nagoya Castle is right outside City Hall. During our time in Tokyo, we did visit the Imperial Palace, and me and my friend were walking all around asking each other, dude, where's the castle? It wasn't until we asked the security that we found out it burned down, and we felt like some real idiots for not knowing. So it is a relief that we're here to see a real Japanese castle, and I think the one in Nagoya looks really pretty with the golden tiger fish as the symbol on top. was an interesting Edo period toy museum nearby. The toys of Japan are truly a gift to the world. To see this taking shape to the Gundam figures we see today, Japanese toys are highly sophisticated. These crows are probably royalty reincarnated. Neat restaurants also in the area had unagi eel for late afternoon. Had to rest up our legs walking almost 30,000 steps these past few days. I gotta say our hotel onsen really worked wonders. Still so much to see and absolutely willing to walk on. This might be Nagoya's most expensive hotel, built like a modern castle. Interesting with the old and new side by side. Heading for the observation deck at Mirai Tower to catch the sunset, but it's not open till 6:30 when the sky goes pitch black. There's gonna be a Sakura light show, so it needs to be dark for the projectors to work. A lot of fancy cafes near the Heisei-Yadori Park to pass the time. Oasis 21 looks super interesting. I thought it was a big shopping mall, but it serves more as a bus terminal. Beautiful view at the top. Starting to see how romantic Nagoya is. Definitely the place you want to be on that first date. Quiet, no crowds. Nagoya is the city of chances. No one there to see things go sour as well. The Mirai Tower gave one of the best observation deck experiences I've had by far. You can feel the romance in the air. Mirai is such a beautiful name, even when translated to my language, meaning future. I felt like the future was for the taking up in here. You never know who you might meet, who might ask for help taking pictures. And this setting is just perfect for it, because you never know where the wind is gonna blow. I got goosebumps here. Je t'aime. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you can like and subscribe. Peace and love, and see you guys next time at the Suzuka F1 circuit.